Hey guys, it's CashSLAY and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a simple yet snatched eyebrow routine for you guys. But before we get into that, I want to thank everyone who supported my first video. It meant so much to me. All the likes, comments, subscribers, and honestly it was really overwhelming. And I'm so excited to see where this takes me. But anyways, let's get into this eyebrow routine. So if you want to know how I achieve these, then keep watching. When I do my brows, it's the very first thing that I do before anything else touches me, because I feel like brows is the foundation of your slay. It's the most important part. So this is when I do it. You don't have to do it in this order. You can put your whole face on and then do them at the very end if you want to, but do you? So I'm going to take Anastasia DipBrow Pomade in chocolate, and I am going to be using a Ruby Keys eyebrow brush with a spoolie at the end. I don't even know what Ruby Keys is. I got this from a random beauty supply, so just find a brush that works for you. This is really simple. There's nothing really to it. You know, you can use the products that you use, that I'm using. Doesn't matter. So the first thing I'm going to do is line the bottom of my brows from the front all the way to the end. Now that we did the bottom, we're going to line the top, but don't start all the way in the front because then you give yourself a Sharpie brow. So start like a few millimeters back. I think millimeters. Oh my gosh. And you're just gonna go across the top just like this. After you're done with your outline, I'm now going to fill in my brows. So I'm going to start at the very outside and work my way in to about maybe 3/4 of the way, and then I'm not going to fill any more in the front because once again I don't want a Sharpie brow, so just stop like 3/4 of the way. For the front of our brows, obviously everybody wants it to look more natural, including the girls that slay like us. So I am going to switch to a thinner, like, angled brush. It's still like the same shape and everything, it's just thinner, so it like gives smaller strokes, you know, like hair. So I'm going to go ahead and make strokes in the front, and then we'll blend them out with our spoolie. Okay, so now we are going to use our spoolie, and we're just gonna brush out the front just a little bit so it's not so harsh. Me personally, my eyebrows are always really harsh when I don't have anything else on my face. I always do it in this order though. You think I would change it up a little bit, but it's okay because Slay's coming at the end, so it doesn't even matter. So you're just gonna go ahead and brush this out a little bit, thinning out the front. When I am blending out my brows, it gets really smudgy looking in the front, but don't panic. It's okay because that's what we have concealer for. So I'm going to be using NC45 from MAC, and I'm going to be using I said NC45 from MAC. NC45 was the color. I'm dumb, sorry. I'm going to be using Studio Finish Concealer in NC45. And I'm going to be using LA Girl Pro Conceal. These only cost like $2, but they're bomb. So these are something that you definitely should invest in. But I like this matte concealer because it is thicker, so it's easier for me to control. But I lighten it up, or not lighten it up, the opposite of thick. Thin, duh. Thin it out a little bit with this one. So I'm just going to be mixing these two, and I'm going to go underneath my brows. Okay, so after I stopped recording, I realized that I forgot to tell you which brush I was using. Sorry to be rude. I'm just using another angled eyeliner brush, and I can't tell you where I got it from or how much it cost. It's just one of those brushes you got randomly and you love it, so you never get rid of it. I'm not going to put any concealer in the middle of my brows because I don't want to take away the natural like hair-like. You'll see what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to go across the top of my brows and avoid this center area. So directly across the top. Okay, so now I'm going to blend out my concealer around my brows. It's gonna be light around your brows. There's really nothing you can do about it. It's concealer. Just don't go out your house like that, obviously. So I'm going to be using a damp beauty blender, and I'm going to be using this flat brush. All the brushes I like use in my eyebrow routine. I don't know where I got them from. I probably got them from my mom when I was starting makeup like 3 years ago. So they're just kind of brushes that I learned to use, and I love them. So I'm going to be using this and this. So now that we got that all blended out, and don't take off your skin like I did because I burned myself this morning trying to lay my edges, so don't be like me. This is the part where I would go and put all my face on. Well, I'm actually going to go and do that right now off camera, so I will be right back. I'm back in Beat, but under my brows I'm going to, well, I already highlighted a little bit, but I think it needs a little bit more, so I'm going to use my Anastasia Glow Kit in Sun Dipped, like always, and I'm just going to dip in my favorite two, Bronze and Summer, and I'm just going to apply this under the brow bone in like a back and forth motion. I tried to do like a simple beat, but I mean there's nothing really simple about a beat because everything is a slay. So this is the finished look, and if you thought it couldn't get any better, I mean peep this brow bone highlight. I mean, like, this is a look, okay? This is a look. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel because more videos will be coming soon. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you watched my first video, you know we only do one thing around here. And that's to slay.